Honestly, I didn't even know how to start this video off. I thought I was gonna come in here with a nice shirt, maybe even go get a haircut, but I think the best way to just start it off is by saying the truth. For the past year, I've been living my life on a lie. You see, at the beginning of this year, I thought by doing the 75-day hard, I finally find discipline, real meaning in my life, stop feeling so empty. Truth is, I didn't find any discipline and I didn't feel alive. I felt trapped. And that's why I'm here today, to ask myself, what went wrong? For those who don't know me or have absolutely no clue what I'm even talking about, my name is Edwin, and at the beginning of this year, I took on the 75-day hard. It was 75 days of no excuses, no mistakes, and just full focus. To explain to you guys some of the rules, you have to do two 45-minute workouts, and one of them must be outside. You have to drink 1 gallon of water each day. You can't have any sort of alcohol. You have to stick to a diet. You have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book, and you have to take at least one progress photo each week. And I did the challenge. I completed it and documented everything on this same YouTube channel. You can go back and look at all my older videos, and it will be me during that 75-day hard. I'd have walks around my neighborhood in pitch black, dark night. Sometimes it'd be snowing, but I was chasing purpose. I was chasing real meaning. But you see, once I finished the challenge and once everything was done, yeah, I had some sort of discipline, but the purpose and meaning of my life, that was gone. I couldn't even recognize myself anymore. You see, everything that made me feel alive, such as friends, connection, life, all that was gone. I had no sort of social life and I didn't know what to do. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, who even am I anymore? So, in realizing that, that's where everything started to go wrong. My meals were getting dirtier, my nights out were getting way longer, and I even started losing progress in the gym. I mean, I was done being the perfect saint. I was done waking up at 4:15 in the morning every day. I was done doing 14 workouts in 1 week. I was done reading those 15 pages of the book. I was done not being able to go out with friends, have fun. I was done with all of that. But what I resulted to was going and chasing something that made me feel even worse. And that's validation from girls, going out every single weekend, chasing, the quick highs, going and getting drunk, going and getting high off of weed, doing all these other things. But, I was stuck in the conflict between being that perfect saint and being that reckless sinner. You see, these two were a battle because online and on social media, you're basically told you can only be one or the other. You're either the guy who's locked in on the grind, or you're the bum who's, going to parties, drinking, doing all these things. You're told you could only be either or. But you know what? I was like, who says I can't be the guy in the middle? Who says I can't be the guy who has structure, real discipline, and a full meaning to what he does on a day-to-day basis? Yeah, he still enjoys the time with his friends. He still enjoys, going on vacation, having freedom, going out. Who says I can't be that person in the middle? And that's what I'm here to do today. I'm here to explain to you the system that I've been running now. The system that I'm not here to predict or pretend to be somebody on social media that I'm not. I'm not that perfect saint. And I'm done being that reckless sinner that I've been for the past 17, 18 years of my life. I'm the guy who's going to create controlled freedom. The one who lies in the middle. The one whose discipline, routines, and structures lead him into success. He's not trying to escape with all the dirty habits. He's not trying to go and catch a quick high. He's not trying to go and find validation through girls. He's trying to actually focus on his mission and his goal, yet also be able to maintain his own social life. So I call this controlled freedom, just so you guys can understand my whole thought process behind controlled freedom. And like kind of my turning point on when I got this idea. You see, it all started after a long weekend of going out. I was out. I was drinking with friends. I was absolutely hammered from drinking. I was smoking too. I was doing all these things. And then I came back one day and I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I literally looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, what are you doing? And as somebody who always wants to be in control of things, be in control of his own life, be in control of his own issues, this one hurt a little bit. Me saying that to myself, it hurt, but it was the most honest moment I had in a while. I looked at myself and basically admitted that I'm lost. And I was. I wasn't going to fake it to myself. I was lost. So in solution to that, I basically just told myself, I'm going to stop running. I'm done running. I'm done, running towards being that perfect guy, that perfect saint. But I'm also done running of chasing these people, done running chasing the girls, chasing the quick dopamine rushes, the quick highs, the quick nights out. Like, I'm done chasing that. I'm going to be what I'm meant to be, and that's the person directly in the middle. The one who has that structure, that routine, but the one who also, isn't trying to escape. He's not trying to find validation. He's trying to find connection. He's not, doing all these bad things in order to fill a void inside of him that can be filled any other way but through, one, being honest, and two, looking at yourself and realizing that you are lost. So now that you guys understand kind of a little bit behind the controlled freedom and how it began, I'm explaining to you controlled freedom means owning your decisions, owning your habits, owning your temptations, and owning your actions when no one is watching. That's controlled freedom. You can enjoy those nights out with your friends. You can enjoy maybe even hanging out with them, but you're not getting lost in the mix. You're grounded on where your feet are. You know what's going on. You aren't losing yourself, basically, right? You're on a balance beam. You're walking a tightrope. You're not suffocating yourself through the heavy discipline, but you're not losing yourself by doing all these other things. You're right on that balance beam. If any part of my story felt like yours, then stick around. I'm doing all this from zero, using 4 main pillars too: the body, the mind, the faith, and the freedom. So if you want to join me along this journey, hit subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting a lot more on there as well. And I'll be honest, I'm not going to be perfect. You'll be seeing mistakes, temptations, setbacks, but you'll also see the wins, the successes, and all those that come with it. So I'm going to see you guys around, but remember, I'm not here to be perfect. I'm just here to be real. Peace out.